I couldn't believe the audacity of this man. This man used his job to go into someone's apartment and steal from them to try and blackmail their cousin, and then has the balls to tell me that he's disappointed in me because he got fired for being a fucking idiot. Like, I couldn't believe that there was a man walking this earth that was that clueless and, like, selfish. Like, I couldn't believe this shit. If he was willing to do this, who knows what else he's done in his life that, like, he's blamed other people for. Like, it just blows my mind. Like, alright, picture this. Imagine you go to the mall, right? And there's an old lady with a walker, slowly walking next to a fountain. And you go up to that old lady and you drop kick her into the fountain, okay? She flies like 20 feet into the fountain, falls down, gets wet, gets hurt, gets up, gets out of the fountain, calls the cops on you, get your ass arrested, you're rotting in jail for assault, she's got a broken hip because of you, and then you have the audacity to write her a letter being like, I can't believe you called the cops, like it's really your fault for slipping. Like that's literally fucking insane, right? Like that would never happen, you would never do that. You wanna know why? Because you guys all have this thing called a brain and you know how to use it. This guy that I encountered didn't have that, I guess. And yeah, that's why I'm saying like this is definitely like top 3, if not like number 1 craziest subscriber interaction I've ever fucking had, ever. But yeah, guys, in the end, we never saw him again. The dude lost his job. He couldn't work at that building anymore. They let him go. We won. We got the Funko Pop back that's signed by Posty. It's still on his desk to this day. My cousin recovered from his surgery. He was fine. And in the end, I'd say it was a pretty happy ending. Now, there is a moral to this story. Trust your gut. Remember when I said I had that gut feeling about this guy? Like I didn't want to play on, CSGO with him? I should have just went with that to begin with. And this isn't me saying that you should just judge people without knowing them. That's obviously not what I'm saying here. But, if you're talking to somebody and you don't like the way the conversation's going and you don't want to talk to that person anymore, you don't want to like ever interact with them again, you have every right to go home and block their ass or be like, hey, I gotta go and turn around and walk the other way. Like, fuck that shit. There is such thing as being too nice. And I think in this situation, I was a little bit too nice. There's also another moral to this story. If someone robs you, steals from you, whatever, like in any capacity, just call the fucking cops, dude. What we did could have went a million other ways that were not good. We're just lucky that it went the way it did and we got it back. But yeah, guys, those are the morals of the story.